Yeah, once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostle and elders, all you brothers around the world that pushing this truth and sincerity and truth. Shalom to you, brothers. Quick lesson, the title, A Covenant with Me by Sacrifice, right? Now, I'm going to start with Psalms 50 and 4. He shall call to the heavens from above and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice, right? And those, the saints, is Israelites, right? The 144 chosen men is who make a sacrifice with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? Now I'm going to go through scriptures and prove it. Because the Mosai have do away with bullocks, with, 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 with blood sacrifice of animal, right? Right now, the Mosai, the sacrifice that the Mosai dealing with is the living sacrifice, right? Which we're gonna get into, right? Um, I'm gonna jump down to 8. It say, let me just continue reading. 6. It say, and the heaven shall declare his righteousness, for Yahweh is the judge himself. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am Yahweh, even thy power. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifice, nor thy burnt offering, to have been continually before me. Right? Most I say, hey, I don't want your offering. Right? Now, get a precept quick. Um, this is Jeremiah chapter 7. I read from 21. It said, thus said the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, put your burnt offering unto your sacrifice, your burnt offering unto your sacrifice, and eat flesh. For I speak not unto you, unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the days that I have brought them out of the land of Egypt concerning burnt offering or sacrifice. Right? In other words, the Most I don't have pleasure in this burnt offering. Right? Yahweh shall have already fulfilled that part. Listen what the Most High have commanded our fathers, right? And commanding us today, 23. But this thing I commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your God, and ye shall be my people. So it's all about obedient. We're supposed to obey Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He say, and walk he in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. Right? 24. But they hearken not. You see, that's why the Most High have no pleasure in our people. Because they not, that's why he only dealing with 144 chosen men. Because they're the one today is gonna keep the law, statutes, and commandment. Alright? You see, but they hearken not, nor incline their ears, but walk in the counsel and in the imagination of the evil heart. You know, the scripture say that the heart is desperately wicked above all things. Yeah. You see, and they went backwards and not forward. You see that? It says, since the day that your father came forth out of the land of Egypt, unto this day, even to this day, I have even sent unto you all my servant the prophet, daily, rising up early and sending them. So right now, before even the destruction, the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is out there, right? Um, which you will see them. You know, the scripture say your teacher will not be removed in a corner anymore, right? This is Hosea chapter 6 and 6. It see, for I desire mercy and not sacrifice. You see? So mercy is being shown to our people. How? Through the that warn the people about this great destruction is coming, right? You see, but I desire mercy and not sacrifice, of the Most High, more than burnt offering. So the Most High desire not these burnt offering, but that you learn the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. And that is what the men of the Lord out there are doing, are teaching. All right. Okay. Back to Psalms 50. But, I'm gonna read back 8. All right. You see, I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifice or thy burnt offering to have eat to have been continually before me. I will not take no more bullock out of thy house, nor goats out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon the thousand hill. You see, the Most I said, all these things belong to me. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. Right? So all these things belong to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So let us see what the Most I desire. Right? Because this is what the Most I want his people to do. This is Samuel for Samuel chapter 15, and I'll read from 18. Right? You see, then the Lord sent thee on a journey. While this is talking about Saul, the Most I sent Saul on a journey to kill the Amalekites, right, with all the flocks and everything, right? See, then the Lord sent thee on a journey and said, go and utterly destroy of the Amalekites and fight against them until they be consumed. She said to destroy each and every one of them, right? Because the Most High hate the Amalekites, which are the so-called white people, the Jewish people today. You see, and fight against them until they be consumed. Wherefore then did thou not obey the voice of the Lord, but did flee upon and did evil in the sight of the Lord? And Saul said unto Samuel, yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord, and have gone the way which the Lord hath sent me, and have brought Agar the king, the Amalekite, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites. But the people took of the spoil. You see, the Most I read the chapter earlier, the Most I said to kill everything, the king, everybody, even to the spoil, kill all every animal, everything. But so saying that we obey, right? Now what happened? People was threatening um Saul, you know, and well, not threatening, yes, just use, but encouraging me, hey, these spoils is good. Look at it, look good. We carry it back. We're gonna offer sacrifice unto the Lord. They say, um, read back 20. And Saul said unto Samuel, yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord, and have gone the way which the Lord hath sent me, and have brought Agag the king and Agag the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites. But the people took of the spoil sheep and oxen, the chief of things which should utterly destroy, to sacrifice unto the Lord thy God in Gilgal. You see, so they bring back the fine things and say, we're gonna give the Most High this. And that's what we read. The Most High don't want these things, right? The Most High tell you to do something, it is for you to obey his law, statutes, and commandments. It's to obey his voice. That's what the Most High did. He wanted. Um, 22. And Samuel said, Had the Lord had the Lord has great delight in burnt offering and sacrifice, as in obeying his voice, the voice of the Lord. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than fat of lamb. So the Most High, Samuel is saying to Saul, to obey is better than sacrifice. Today we are obeying Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? This is what the Most High want. He don't want sacrifice a lamb and sheep and goat anymore, right? The time for that is past. That part has been fulfilled by Yahweh Shai. 23. This is the good point. It says, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is the iniquity adultery. You understand? He said, because thou have rejected the word of the Lord, he have also rejected thee from being king. So we supposed to what? We supposed to obey the voice of the Lord. And you're gonna find the men of the Lord obeying Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Right? Um Now it is good to read back. Right. Read Matthew. Right? To show that these things, the sacrificial lamb already been fulfilled a purpose. Right? This is Matthew chapter 5 and 17. He said, think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. So nothing that these prophets have said, the Yahweh didn't come to destroy, but to fulfill. He said, think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I'm not come to destroy, I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not one jot or tittle shall no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Right? Look at this. Um, Acts chapter 3 and 18. It said, but these things which Yahweh before have shown by the mouth, of all his prophet, that Amashiach should suffer, he so did fulfill, because he is the ultimate lamb. The scripture said in let me get one in Hebrew, right? These things have been fulfilled, right? Um, right. This is Hebrew chapter 10, and I read from 4. You see, for it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats should take away sin. Therefore, when he had come into the world, he said, sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not, but a body as thou prepared for me, which is Yahushua. In burnt offering and sacrifice for sin thou have no pleasure. Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Yahweh. Right? So the body, that sacrificial um, laws is do away with through Yahweh being put on the cross. Right? Good. So we continue. Um, let me see. So now it said to gather them, right? Yahweh came and gathered the 12 apostles, right? The apostles, the 11, including Matthias, and all the rest of followers, because the scripture talk about more followers Yahushua had, right? It said here, Matthew chapter 28 and 19. He said, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit." Teaching them. Now, where they have to go? We have to go out into the highways and hedges. Right? He said, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Now look at this. Go. That was a commandment. Right? Now this is Luke chapter 14 and 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and edges, meaning what? In the highways, the traffic, the marketplace that people are dwelling, and what? And teach the people. It is a commandment. Highways and go go out into the highways and edges and compel, right, them to come in, that my house may be full, right? So that is what we're doing. By going out there now, what are we doing? We're preparing, we're doing what the Lord said. Romans chapter 12 and 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercy of Yahweh, that he present your body a living sacrifice. So when we go out there into the highways and byways, our body become the sacrifice. You understand? Because it is a vow that we have made with the Creator. Right? You see, by the mercy of the Most High, that he present your body a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So our service that we give in back to the Most High is by obeying his word. Right? The scripture said that the elect will call upon the Most High name. You understand? All right, good. So from that now, we will go to why when we go out on the street, it is called an altar, because we're gonna be prosecuted, we're gonna be hated for doing the will of our Father, right? Now you don't have to believe me. I will read the scripture. It said, Matthew 24 and 9. It said, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and they and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. You see, so we're gonna be hated, the men of the Lord. You understand? That putting their body out there as a living sacrifice. You understand? We become that sacrifice, right? And we also doing it for Israel. And it's a commandment that was given unto us. Right? Let me get the next precept here. All right. Second Ezra chapter 16 and 68. See, for lo, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Right? So these are the things that will be happening unto us. It say, and they that consent unto them shall be in derision and in reproach and trodden under feet. Right? And that was the scorn as the tutor. It's the same thing. He said, and there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So they're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord, right? We the one that make the sacrifice. We the one that go out and teach us this place, teach our people that hey, you're an Israelite. Hey, the name is not Sergio Boje, it's not Jesus. You're not no Muslim. You understand? You're not no Hindu, right? Come back to your power, your creator. And we're gonna make this Esau bear. Right, understand? We're gonna be telling the so-called white man, you're not white, right? You're the Edomite, you're the devil the Bible talk about, right? You're the deceiver, right? It's a continue and just jump down to 73. See, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire, right? So we're gonna be tried, right? Um, this is Revelation chapter 2 and 10, right? Let's just go back to the altar. Are we gonna be? We the sacrifice, right? Because we're risking our life. Just pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We're not doing it by ourselves. It say, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. What you do? You suffer it. We suffering out there. We suffering in this world, right? Persecution, people talking bullshit about us, calling us madman. You understand? We suffering. He said, behold, the devil, the deceiver, the adversary, he said, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that he may be tried, and he shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you, see, be faithful unto death. The men of the Lord is going to strive for this truth unto death. It say, and I will give you a crown of life. So this is what we will be striving for, right? When we go out into the highways and byways, this is what we're looking forward for. You understand? Good. We're gonna go back now to Psalms 50. Right. Psalms 50. Right. You leave off. Which one did you leave off? Right. You read back 11. Right. Psalms 50 and 11. I know all the fowls of the mountains and the beasts, the wild beasts of the field are mine. You see, if I were hungry, I would not tell thee. So most I get pleasure in these goats and these things, they sacrifice. Like the Hindu gods, they forever hungry. You understand? Really and truly, the gods that they serve is rat and cat because the food them that they put out there and the fishes, these creatures eat these things. And they call upon gods that they continue to feed it. Why would I want a God that I have to continue to feed, bro? But if I poor, I can't find things for me to eat. So if I give you none to eat, what? You're gonna be mad with me? Scripture said the way of the heathen is vain, the custom of the people are vain. It said, if I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bullocks, or drink the blood of goats? Here it is. Say, offer unto Yahweh thanksgiving, and pay thy vow unto the Most High. Right? So by going out into the highways and byways, we're doing what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said for we to do. Right? Now, how we offering thanksgiving and paying our vow. This is Psalm 116 and 17. He said, I will offer to thee the sacrifice of thanksgiving. That's what we do. We offering the sacrifice of thanksgiving and will call upon the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. So that's what we do. I will pay my vow unto the Lord now in the presence of all these people. That means we have to be out there on the highways and byways, and these people have to see us. Right? You see, in the court of the Lord house, in the midst of thee, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before it was a place. So we out here and we bringing this truth to our people. Right? That is what we doing. We obeying the voice of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. Right? Anyway, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. I belong to the apostle and elders of GMS. All you brothers out there that pushing this truth in sincerity, risking your life. We're almost home. Just stay strong. Shalom.